Okay, and then if anybody else comes in, they can just join, can't they? So, hi everybody. Hello. um, just to say that we've just got two left of this series. Mine tonight and Olga's next week. So it's been lovely to do it with you, and I'm sure we'll plan new things, but we'll see. So for today, really lovely to see everybody there. So nice. Um, I wanted to do a meditation today on being grateful. And the reason is that often we've got lots and lots of problems. I know people listening out who can't even get here have problems as well as us here. And these problems sometimes feel really overwhelming. And we don't want to think about gratitude and appreciation because we've got enough on our plate, haven't we? Let me just sort out these problems. um, and I can hear myself doing it. I haven't got time to be grateful. But if we could just take a step back and think that actually it's just our crazy mind trying to sort out problems and being in that drive mode rather than that being mode, then what I'd like to offer you is an opportunity to look at some simple pleasures and see if that turns into gratitude. So it's really simple. And I offered you in my message an opportunity for some calmness. And I think that's what we like to give as well, Olga and I. A little bit of space to be calm. Nothing too clever, just hopefully a meditation we can join in together. So, if you'd like to make yourself comfortable, so just noticing where you are, really settling into the meditation. Noticing your feet on the floor or your back or bottom on a bed or a chair, wherever you're sitting. So really sinking down into gravity, into this moment here. And if everybody could just mute themselves, I think that would be lovely. And take 3 deep breaths. And each time you breathe in, feel as if you're sort of energizing yourself a little bit into that alertness for meditation. And then as you breathe out, it's that, sinking a little bit further, allowing yourself to relax a little bit after a busy day, or a stressful day, or a tough day. Just letting go a little bit, maybe softening your jaw, your shoulders, wherever you notice it. So these 3 deep breaths in themselves are this opportunity to just be alert on the in-breath and then sink into a bit of calmness on the out-breath. Don't worry about what your mind's doing. See if you can try not to get hooked in with it. But we're coming here with tired, busy minds, quite likely. So what I'm just going to invite you to do is to focus on something that's pleasurable. Something in your body, something in the environment, something simple. Something that in the midst of all the aches and the pains or the worry or the busyness or the tiredness or the distraction, you can just go, that's nice. Yeah. And it could be anything as long as it's simple. So See if you could pay your attention to something like your hands. How do they feel? Maybe they feel really soft and you want to focus on them. Your breath. If you like focusing on your breath and you like just noticing that rhythm without needing to do anything, that's a really good anchor. And if it gives you pleasure, that's lovely. If it's calming. If it doesn't, some people really don't like it, then move away to something else. Maybe noticing your stomach, your abdomen rising as you breathe in, falling as you breathe out. If I'm lying down, I find that really lovely. Or maybe just the silence, the nothingness that's here. Or maybe it's a little bit more. Maybe it's just a simple pleasure of being here, having made the time, being with others, with us. So let go of all the, oh, what is that noise? Oh, I'm not comfortable sort of chatter, because that's what we will always do. Because just come as you are with all the imperfections in yourself, in the environment, and see if you can focus on that simple pleasure. Savor it. It might even be a smell. Just savor it. Really put it into your memory. And when you're savoring it, see if you can do it with the attention of a butterfly. So you're landing on that simple pleasure in your mind. You're noticing every little movement, every sound, like a butterfly on a petal, every tiny bit of wind. So you're really curious and you're really attentive to something that just gives you that little bit of simple pleasure. Breathe it in. Keep going. When your mind wanders, don't worry, but see if you can come off that mind back to this simple pleasure. You might just notice your hands on your legs, on the material of your trousers or your skirt. That might be something nice. Just whatever you want. You might want to try out a few. It might be a sound. Just soak it all up. And as you do, see if you can notice what's happening to your body, to your mind. If it's possible to multitask like this. If it's not, which it probably isn't, just go back to noticing that simple pleasure. almost get obsessively addicted to one tiny little thing that's making you smile in the midst of everything else. It's like in the midst of all the troubles, there's this little white light that you can focus on, or this smile, this delight, and you've found it. So just gently hold on to it for a few more seconds. And maybe it gives you a little bit of calm. And maybe it's really hard though. So whether it's hard or easy, just remember there's no such thing as a good mindfulness session, the right way to do things. But every time you're doing this, you're adding to that awareness of yourself, awareness of what makes you smile, that resilience to cope with bigger things by using the special tiny things to help you through it. Keep going. Breathe it in. And then just gently let go of all attention. And I'm just going to read you a short poem before the end. It was found on a wall of a church in a forest, which I always think is rather lovely to start with. Listen to the fragile feelings, not to the clashing fury, to the quiet sounds, not to the loud clamour, to the steady heartbeat, not to the noisy confusion, to the hidden voices, not to the obvious chatter, to the deep harmony, not to the surface discord, to the deep harmony, not to the surface discord. Thank you very much. Okay.